baby. What you doing, baby? Get it? Kill them squirrels. All right. Hi, ladies. So yeah, right? 2.0. This one's a charbroiler. I was looking at I've been looking at an Oklahoma Joe's that they have down the street at the Ace Hardware. And the problem with it is they wanted like 330 bucks, something like that. That's a lot of money. Went in there this week, they want like 400, not 330, it was 438. Now they want like $470 for it. Everything's gone up. Everything's gone up. As you've seen at the gas station, the grocery store. Anyway, the Oklahoma Joe's is nice, but it's really heavy. And my thing is, you know, we had some that wasn't half as good as that for 20 years. You know, I don't need, if I get another 20 years out of a barbecue, you know, that's doing pretty good. I'm pushing 50. That's looking at replacing it when I'm 70. And that, I didn't need to replace that one. I just didn't think I could bring it with me. Right. what I'm doing here, I gotta let that fire build up. Get off me, Abby. I gotta let that fire build up. These have oil all over them, you know, you gotta cook that out of there. So I can't cook any food today because, you know, but what I can do is cook some of that oil out of there. That's a whole bag of charcoal gone. But that's what you gotta do, you know. I've got some firewood in there. I'll probably use some of that tonight too. I'm gonna burn this thing real good, get it good and hot, cook it all out, you know. Here in a minute I'll get the grills. I'll show you the grills. I don't know if I'm gonna like these or not. They're basically expanded metal. We'll see. But yeah, man, this thing's gonna be cool. I really hope it's cool. It feels just a little thinner than the last one we had. I think it's the same gauge of steel though. And the thing is if we get anywhere near the life out of this that we got out of that one, I'll tell you, I went, I'll show you some pictures off their website if I can find them here. I went into a place downtown. Hi, Madden. Your big loves. Big loves, baby. All right. Go lay down. Go lay down. I went into the place downtown. We got part of downtown called the Delano District. It was funny because from California we've got a town named Delano. But yeah, down there in Delano here, they got some really neat shops. ICT Bicycles is there. Some really cool places. Milk Float. I haven't been in there yet, but it looks really good, and I've heard people say it's great. Stuff like that. Anyway, a little bit, you know, it's kind of boutique type stuff. They got a barbecue place. I went in, and I think the cheapest barbecue they had is one of this style, and it was almost $3,000. So, like I said, I'm working for my money, but I still have to work for my money. So, $3,000. Yeah, I don't know. There's guns I still don't own. And if this thing works half as good as the one we had, it's going to be great. It feels a little more sturdy in some areas, and it feels a little less sturdy in others. We'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. But man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get some big, giant chunks of meat in there. Get them smoking. And, oh, it's going to be awesome. You can see the smoke coming off of the bottom there. Some of that's the paint. Some of that's the oils and stuff. You can see where that's discoloring a little bit. There's some of that stuff fell down in there. That's looking pretty good, really. I'm gonna do this. See what kind of temperature we can get up to. I like that. It's got that temperature gauge. That's something the other one didn't have. Yeah, I like this little rest. You can cook coffee on there. It's got steel wheels. Really bitchin' cool on that. Stops to hold the lid up. The one I had kind of had a way of doing that. Is just the way they mounted it. It did that. I don't think it had the stops. Those are kind of cool. These are a little bit fancy. Little spring insulators. And I kind of like this about it. I kind of don't, because I'm used to the smoke box being on this side. But the predominant wind here is this way. I'll probably have this thing over here when I'm cooking. And what I do like is the handle on the one I had. The handle was on the hot box to move it around. This one, the handle's on the opposite side of the hot box. Pretty cool. You can see this thing starting to, my dogs. Yeah. So man, So man, yeah, I'm really hoping this is the ticket. I hope this thing works out as good as I'm wanting it to. It's a pretty neat looking setup. They had it at Menards, and right now Menards has their annual 11% discount where you buy something, you send the ticket in through the mail, they send you a gift card for 11% or whatever you bought. So I got a $50, $47, whatever gift card coming. That's enough money to buy the dog's food for a month, you know. So you know, $400, and I got a free month of dog food. Very cool. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. It's gonna be really cool. I'm tired. I'll tell you, a week before last, I got sick. Tonsils swelled up. My throat almost closed. Scary. I mean, because you know, you can't breathe. Anyway, I was off all that week and all this last week, and just this little project. I'm still not feeling super hot. My throat's bothering me a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it. I just feel a little bit raspy. Just this little project, running up there, getting this, and coming back and doing this. I'm tired. I mean, I'm knackered. Talk about beat. And I didn't do anything, you know. So, tomorrow's Sunday. I'm off tomorrow, too. I don't know. I'm probably going to go back to driving on Monday. I'm really surprised that driving that Uber is actually, it pays all the bills and then some, you know. So I've been steadily getting ahead, even having to buy stuff, buying heaters for the dogs. The power bill has been up because I'm running the heaters. If you count the propane I've been buying to keep the dogs warm in the freezing snow cold, you can see a picture of that here. Then you know, I've spent quite a bit of money, probably about $200 a month on energy. So no, that's not accurate. It's right around $100, $130 a month for electricity. The gas bill has been, you know, close to $100. So almost $300 a month on energy total. The air conditioner is pretty efficient in this house, so you know, the summer months in Bakersfield is when you saw your high energy bills. Here, I think it's going to be the winter, because during the summer I didn't see anywhere near. You know, I had like $130, I think was the most my electric went up to, and my gas was down around 30, 40 bucks, something stupid like that. So, you know, you're less than $500 for the whole month's bills. I think it's $400 for the phone bill. We're not, you know, it's less than $1,000 a month to live here for just the month-to-month bills. And then you got the bills that I pay annually, like auto insurance, car tags, property tax on the cars here. The tags are only like 20 bucks. It's the property tax it gets you. That kind of stuff. So I like $1,200, $1,300 a month. I'm making over $2,000 a month just driving people around, you know. And Mama's doing, you know, she's doing pretty good. She's doing over that, so with her new job. Not bad, not bad. Kansas, man. Friggin' love it here. I friggin' love it here. Anyway, about to love it a whole lot more. Thought I'd share that. That's pretty cool stuff right there. That's a nifty looking grill, I'll tell you. I'm stoked with that. And it's $100 cheaper than the one down the street that basically the same thing, except for it was a little bit heavier gauge steel. Like I said, I don't think that's going to matter. You know, the one we had, neighbor Tyler's got that now. Shout out, little brother. He doesn't barbecue. His wife, though, man, I think she does a better job than I do. Jody's using that thing, and they get life out of it. And they're talking about leaving California too. It might stay behind one more time. Who knows? So we'll see what happens. But that thing was great. I did Grandma's 80th birthday. Did ribs and hamburgers for the kids, hamburgers and hot dogs for the kids, and ribs for everybody else. I think we did beef ribs then. Grandpa Jim's, I believe it was his 85th birthday, or maybe it was his 80th. Grandpa Jim's birthday. I think we did 4 full slabs of ribs on that thing. Yeah, those came out really good. Everybody was really pleased with that. I can't remember doing anything else that day. I think there might have been a little bit of hamburgers. There was no real kids there, so I don't think we did hamburgers, hot dogs. But man, all the birthdays for the kids I did on that thing: hamburgers, hot dogs, carnitas. I would go down. You go down to the ranch market, or one of the little carnicerias down there in California, and you go in. They usually, especially if it's a family home, they usually have their family salsa recipe. Then you order carne asada preparada con salsa preparada, right? And man, you get a 1 pound or 2 pound, depending on what you order. You get a big bag of carne asada. That had their family recipe for their salsa, and then they'd sit there and marinate. Well, you take that home, put that in the fridge, and then the morning of the thing, you take it out, let it set at room temperature, and just marinate at room temperature. By the afternoon, 1 or 2 o'clock, when you're throwing them things on, I had the setup. I'll tell you, I had a grill set up as far away from the entry point of the yard as I could get it. It's over there. I got ice chest with the beers, usually Coronas or Pacificos or something. I got the grill set up here. There's the barricade, and I see the people coming in. And I knew who was coming, who wasn't, and I knew who wanted this. As soon as I saw you breach the gate, I'd throw 2 little pieces of carne asada on the grill, high heat, and start cooking that. Put the tortilla over here, big flour tortilla, big, not the little Gorda tortillas, but like the big ones. And not the really big ones, because there's the big ones that you make enchiladas and stuff like that out of, but the middle-sized ones. Anyway, you put that on here, start getting that bacon. They'd come over and go, hey, shake hands. Do you want a beer? Yeah, oh yeah. Here's beer. You throw the carnitas in the tortilla, throw a little salsa on it, on top of that, like some paste or something. Hand it to them. There you go. And they're standing there can't hardly hold it because it's so hot. Carne asada and and a cold beer. And oh man, I'll tell you, I'd have those going the whole time. And usually, we'd say like, oh, we're gonna have lunch about 1 o'clock. We usually have it about 2 o'clock. Thing is, everybody's hungry, so it's the best friggin' hamburger they ever ate. Oh, jeez. Hunger is a great chef. Yeah, there are no more big birthday parties like that. That's days gone by. But I tell you what I do want to do is we will have the neighborhood watch like we did there in Suzanne Street in Bakersfield. We'll have the grill out front. We'll have the meat going. We'll have the girls do the side dishes, the whole thing. Once everybody gets in the groove of doing it, we'll have the whole neighborhood come in. Everybody within 5 houses type of thing, and everybody's invited. I'm hoping to do that, get to know the neighbors a lot better, and they're good folks, definitely good folks over here. Guy across the canal's a good guy, him and his wife. I don't know how much time they spend out. They got an elder folk to care for that needs a lot of attention, so. But they definitely always be invited. Gal on the other side of him, she's a nice gal from what he says. She talks to her occasionally. That's good. So we'll do something like that, get that going. It's good to know your neighbors. It's good to know your neighbors. The only thing better than a gun is 2 guns. The only thing better than having 2 guns is a buddy to run the second one. Tell you, man, things are getting weird. I hope you guys have plenty of food stocked up. Buy a little bit of extra gas if you can. A couple 5-gallon cans of gas, and it's not a matter of I'm going to buy it today at $4 and tomorrow it's going to be $6 and I will have saved money. It's nothing like that, because you're going to have to buy it then too. That ain't going to save you no money. But the thing is, you might hit a spot where you can't get it at all. And having 10 gallons of gas in there, I got a carburetor on the bench back there and a new Petcock for Ben's bike. That thing gets 70 miles to the gallon. And I'll tell you, a 5-gallon gas can will go a lot further in that thing than it will in the Dodge or the Prius or You know, well, the Prius does 50. So anyway, just saying, good to be ready for off times. All right, well, that's enough of me. I'm gonna go see about this fire and get it up where it burns some of this oil off of here. Get this thing ready for the cooking. Go back to listening to Jordan Peterson talking with Joe Rogan. Guess have a good one wherever you are, whatever you're doing, man. I hope this stuff isn't getting to you too bad. Look forward, be prepared. Chance favors a prepared mind, right? Do what you can to get ahead of this thing. It's on us now, you know. Stay well, everybody. Catch you on the next one.